Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone salutations to Allah Akim out there, pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity diligently toward the four corners. I'm Brother Shamar Moth from GMS Miami. All right, coming to you, Akim, with another live. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay. And Lord's will, this video will be edifying to the body. All right, and as you see the title, it says World War III, nuclear destruction. All right, and I kind of want to just go through some scriptures, okay, showing how to through the scriptures how that nuclear war or that third world's war, destruction of Babylon, destruction of America, because this third world's war is going to completely destroy and eradicate, all right, this soil of America, all right. It's going to be no more, as the scripture say, what you're going to get, it shall leave neither root nor branch. There's going to be no more America in this place, man. Okay? America's going to be a desert wasteland, all right? Okay, with various other parts of the world, okay? But, I just kind of want to go through some scriptures to show that, all right? And give me a second to get this together. We'll do that now, all right? So, I kind of just want to get straight into it. All right, this is Revelation 11 and 14, and it reads, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." All right, now the second woe, the first and second woe had been passed. All right, and those were world wars, man. Okay, behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, that third world's woe, world's war is coming quickly, man. Okay, as the scriptures say, the day of the Lord cometh quickly. It hastened greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord thereof, roughly paraphrase. Okay, because that World War III, okay, that's the day Yahawashi is going to make his appearance, man, when all hell break loose within the global infrastructure, so to say, man. All right, and it is coming quick because it's inevitable, man. I just seen an article, not article, like a post not too long ago, where Iraq, or was it either Iraq or Pakistan? I can't remember. Let me see if I can pull it up. But one of those countries, all right, were developing surface-to-surface ballistic missiles, man. All right. Now, all it takes is for a nation to start small, for them to end up big. We have North Korea as an example, man. The Lord literally showed us, all right, how North Korea went from making uh, missiles that couldn't reach even to Japan. Okay, now having the capability to surpass Japan and hit America, man. All right. So let me see if I can find this. So we'll try Pakistan. Oh, maybe it was Afghanistan, Pakistan. These dudes got. Let's see. Oh shit. Yep, there you go. It was Pakistan. Hey, oh shit. So I didn't even see this. So Russia is selling Pakistan surface to air missiles. me see if I could just read it off my phone. Because what I was looking for, I can't seem to find. But this is developing in itself, man. That they're buying surface to air defense missile systems from Russia. Okay, um, bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I found the post. Um, I had screenshot it, and it was from M News World. Okay, and the picture says Pakistan tests ballistic missile, and it reads for the second uh, for a second uh, conven- uh, convenient day, U.S. fighter jets intercepted Russian warplanes flying too close to American airspace near Alaska, military officials said Wednesday. This latest incident happened on Tuesday as two pairs of F-22 jet fighters and AWACS surveillance craft were sent to keep an eye on two Tu-95 bombers and a pair of Su-35 fighter jets, according to a statement by the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Um, the Russian aircraft uh, remain remain in international skies and at no time entered U.S. or Canadian sovereign airspace, according to NORAD. But the Russian crafts were inside a buffer zone known as the Alaskan Air Defense Identification Zone, officials said. It was the second day in a row. U.S. fighters have had to be dispatched. Oh, so lucky that was from the wrong post. But the all right, this is the one I was talking about. So lucky I was reading the wrong post. All right, which I seen it if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? So lucky I was reading the wrong post. I was reading the one from when Russia when Russia was too close to American airspace. But see, this one was surface to surface. All right, this is from Al Jazeera. It says Pakistan military says it test fired ballistic missile Shaheen two. Okay, and it's a surface to surface, and you see the Shaheen two can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads to a range of up to 1,500 kilometers. All right, the military says. Okay, now Lord, so I put this link in the description for you to read. All right, but that's not, it always starts small, man. Okay, start small. The side started with North Korea. They started small, and the next to the point where they were able to talk hella smack to America or to the world, man. All right, and this article came out May 23rd. Today's what, the 28th, so it came out 5 days ago. Okay, so hey, the scriptures tell you let the weak say I am strong. So you're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of these weaker nations with nuclear capabilities. All right, they're gonna be able to talk shit, and it's all drawing closer closer to World War III, to that nuclear war, man, to that nuclear destruction of America, man. Okay, but I want to go to Isaiah 9:5, and it reads, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." So this war, all right, this battle that's going to be fought, okay, is going to be fought, okay, with a burning and fuel of fire, man. Okay, it's still going to be conventional warfare, but eventually it's going to lead to nuclear warfare, man. All right. And who's the one that's doing it, man? It's the Lord, man. Because at the end of the day, Second Ezra 16:14, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they are come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. All right. So that plague that's going to be sent that shall not return. All right. On top of all the other plagues that's going to be sent out. All right. Hey, the scriptures tell you in Psalms 91, it describes the nukes as a pestilence, man, a noisome pestilence, man. Okay. Um, okay. It's described in Psalms 91 as a noisome pestilence. Psalms 91 and oh in a 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor from the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou see the reward of the wicked, and a whole bunch of things that's going to be happening. All right, is going to be staying away from us, man. As the scriptures say, not a hair on the head shall perish, man, shall be touched. Okay, so a lot of people going to be dying from these diseases and things. It's not going to come our way, and when the nuclear missiles be sent off from the ends of the earth as well, okay, Lord's will we be part of that elect, and we do to the end. They're not going to touch us as well, man. Okay, we're going to be Salakia. Okay, I understand. We're going to be taken up into, as the scriptures say, into down to thy chamber, into the indignation of the Lord be passed, man. Roughly paraphrase. We're going to be taken up, all right, and as the scriptures also say, we shall stand the glass mingled with fire, man. Roughly paraphrase. All right, so we're gonna only see that destruction with our eyes, man. All right, because that destruction is going to take the earth by surprise, man. Okay, and the earth going real to and fro like a drunkard, man. So when that fire gonna consume the foundations of the earth, man. Okay, verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. All right, woe is me who would deliver me in those days. All right, because Ezra seen the great destruction that was coming, and he was like, what the hell? How am I, in a roundabout way, who gonna help me get out of this mess, man? That's coming, man. Who gonna save me? Okay, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment. All right. So the Lord gonna send all these things, including nuclear missiles, man, nuclear war. Okay. Because of the wickedness and the evil, okay, that has consumed the earth. All right, the scriptures tell you straightway that Sodom and Gomorrah was set for an example for anybody after who would live ungodly, they were supposed to look on the account of what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah and correct their ways before they end up like Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, now here is this place, America, in the society, all right, has exceeded and passed the wicked deeds of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Okay, to the point where the scriptures call America spiritual Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah spiritual Sodom, man. Okay, their countenance, all right, they move like they in Sodom, man. They wicked, they evil. This place is defiled, man. So the Lord has to purge it with fire, man. Hey, look, sound like a fighter jet. Shit, that really sounded like a freaking fighter jet. Hey, man, that's gonna be the norm, man. That's gonna be the norm, man. And I kid you not, man. That sound has been more and more frequent down here in South Florida, man. Been hearing these jets more and more frequently, man. Okay, but this nuclear war is inevitable, man. All right, this is like I said, who's bringing it is the Lord, because when you go to it says, behold, the plagues are sent. All right, who's the one who's sending the plagues, man? The Lord, man. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Okay, Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I create the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. All right, and who has done all that? The Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. He's the one who put the formula in those scientists' minds, man. Like I always like to say, Sodom and Gomorrah was the natural it was natural nukes raining from heaven, man. It was natural. Okay, this time the Lord put that the formula how to split those atoms and put certain atoms together into a mind of certain people, so they could put it in basically encapsulate it in a little in the warhead, man. Okay, so the Lord could loose them, man. Okay. This is Revelation 9, and I want to start at I start at 16. All right, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000 and I heard the number of them. All right, and those are talking about the nuclear warheads, man. All right, and this 200 million nukes are going to rain, okay, out of heaven, man. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplate of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were like were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone, man. By these three were the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, man. Okay, and that's exactly what's going to happen, man. That's exactly what's going to happen in America, man. All right, and to the society, man. Okay, let's move on. And that third part, that's Esau, man. Esau gonna be obliterated by them, all right? This is Joel 3. I'm in Salaki, Joel 2. And I start at 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, all right? And who's Zion, man? All right. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Who's the Lord's holy mountain, man? And who's the ones that's blowing the trumpet? Shall trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? All right, the Lord has set up watchmen over the walls of Israel, towers of Israel, roughly paraphrase. All right, the Lord has set up his men, okay, to go out on the highways and hedges to blow the trumpet, man. That's what the men of the Lord, starting with the apostles on down, are doing. That's what we do when we go out week in and week out, all right, to the highways and hedges. That's what we do when we do these weekly epistles, these daily epistles, man. These videos throughout the week, man. Okay. All right. We are blowing that trumpet, man, warning our people, man, sounding an alarm, okay? Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahawah cometh. It is nigh at hand. All right, did we not read in Revelation that the third woe cometh quickly, man? Okay, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spreadeth upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Ain't nothing going to escape the nukes, man. Okay, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Okay, so you can keep reading on. For time's sake, I'm gonna move on. But yeah, man, those are the nuclear missiles, man. Before Garden of Eden, you could, hey, I did this before. You could Google uh 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 beautiful scenery in America, and you'll see a whole bunch of beautiful scenery: Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, things of that nature. All that's gonna be completely desolate after those nukes hit, man. Okay, this is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the people, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right, because hey, the Lord is going to make sure that even the foundations of everything that cleaves to the foundation of this place be removed from its place, man. All right, that's how greatly defiled this place is, man. Okay, this is Second Peter chapter 3, and I'm gonna just get to the point. Verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. All right. So that day, and you see how the comparison is always the day of the Lord is when all that fire is coming, man. Okay. So during World War III, it's 10:44 when that destruction come, man, that's when Yahawashi gonna make his return as well, man. Because that's gonna be the day of Yahawashi, man. That's gonna be the day of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi's visitation upon the earth, man. All right, the Lord is gonna plead with all flesh with fire, man. All right, this is Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and murderer and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, man. All right, so you Christians explain that since hell is going to be under earth, how are all these things, how are all these scriptures, all right, equating to destruction that's going to happen upon the earth, man? And then here in Revelation it tells you that all these wicked people going to be part of that lake of fire. All right, that's fire with brimstone, man. Okay, why? Because what? That destruction that's coming, that fire and that brimstone that's about to rain out of heaven, all right, it's going to create that lake of fire, man. Okay, which is going to burn until it subsides itself, man. All right, this is Psalms 11:6, and I'll close on this. Upon the wicked, he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and in horrible tempests. This shall be the portion of their cup, man. All right, that's going to be the portion of you people's cup, because this fire that's coming ultimately is set because of the wickedness that's on the face of the earth, man. As it says in 2 Ezra 15 chapter, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and its hurtful works are fulfilled, man. The Lord is tired of seeing this, man. So he has to eradicate it, man. He has to cleanse this earth of his wickedness, man. All right, it's tiring and sickening. Everywhere you go, you see children being rude and disrespectful to their parents, man. Okay, everywhere you go, you see abominable creatures, man. All right, whether it be whoremongers, man, whether it be homosexuals, man, lesbians and things of that nature, man. Everywhere you go, you see Esau being a complete devil, man. All right, changing the holy things and making it after his likeness, man. blaspheming the scriptures, man. All right. The Lord is coming back to destroy all that, man. And it's going to happen during World War III and that nuclear destruction, man. All that is biblical, man. All that is divinely set in heaven to happen, man. And it will happen, man. And whether you believe it or not, Bob Kiss, that's your ass, man. You don't have to believe it. Just know you're going to die in your unbelief, man. Because as the scripture say in Romans, the 3rd chapter, all right, so what if some did not believe? Shall they unbelief make the effects of the Lord, roughly paraphrase, man. All right. God forbid, man. All right. Let every man be a liar, but the Most High be true, man. So you may think that it's not going to happen, but guess what? You're a liar, man. But the Most High is true because he done said that it's going to happen, man. That World War III is coming. That nuclear destruction is coming, man. And except ye be followers of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, truth and sincerity, get ready to taste that fire, man. All right, because that's what's coming to you, man. Okay, so with that, Lord's what this video is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash, and double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations and greetings to all Akim out there doing this work in all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom.